Good morning. My name is Nick Swain, and I'm the president of North Idaho College. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 North Idaho College Commencement Ceremony. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by our regional law enforcement officers and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Request permission to post colors.
Post colors.
Honor guard! Post colors! Honor guard! Halt! Ready! Set! Dress! Cut! Present! Halt!
Now, will you all join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order! Halt!
Everyone, please be seated. Quanah Matheson from the Coeur d'Alene tribe will now provide a blessing for today's ceremony.
Can you all rise with me again, please? Sorry about that. Pray along with me if you can, relatives. Amo kan consult and chichom sesquinil. Our dear Almighty, we're just thankful here this morning time again for this gift of life that you gifted to each and every one of us, your children, at this time. We're just thankful here, Almighty, to be alive, to blink our eyes, to walk again, to have our relatives, our companions, our children, our grandchildren again. Thankful again to be on these lands, Almighty. My people have been on these lands for thousands of years like that, Almighty, raising our children, praying, living off these lands. We're just thankful that these young people can have what they have, Almighty. We're just thankful for their relatives that help them. We're thankful for their hard work. We're thankful for all the wonderful things that they're going to accomplish in the future, Almighty. And think about all the hardships that they've been through, all the things that they had to persevere through like that, Almighty, all the sufferings, all the pains. But today they're accomplished. Today they have something that nobody can take away from them like that, Almighty. We just want the goodness of you to be bestowed upon them. They can make a difference in this world. They can go forth and raise children, have grandchildren, great-grandchildren someday like that, Almighty. We're just thankful. Gift them with your power, your love, your goodness today again. Bless this college like that. In good health and happiness, it can go forth like that. Continue to be a place of prayer, a place of education, a place of mindfulness like that, Almighty. We're thankful for this American ceremonial ways like that, Almighty. We glorify God. We thank you for this flag. We have respect. We stand. We respect one another like that, Almighty. We're just thankful here today. Humbly say all these things in your most precious name. I pray. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Quanah, for the blessing our gathering on this special day. The spirit of your words is a very appropriate reminder of the Coeur d'Alene tribe's history on this very site, which was the tribe's summer gathering place. We strive to honor your traditions and culture, and we thank you for joining us. What an honor it is for me to be with you on this very special day. First things first, let's all recognize and congratulate North Idaho College, class of 2023. Somebody has a special fan club. We have 925 graduates this year, the youngest of whom is 17, the oldest of whom is 71. We have nearly 400 graduates participating in today's ceremony, and of all our candidates, 608 have earned an academic transfer degree, 316 have earned their certificate or a degree in a career and technical education program. We also have approximately 126 from our local high schools and home schools, dual credit enrolled programs that are receiving their degrees today. So again, congratulations, North Idaho College, class of 2023, and thank you. Thank you for your commitment to education, to yourselves, and to this wonderful place, this gathering place we call North Idaho College. So once again, will everyone please join me in congratulating the class of 2023. Next, I want to announce and recognize the presence of some special guests who have joined us to celebrate today. As I introduce each of you, please remain standing. And again, I ask the audience to hold their applause until everyone has been introduced. First, let me introduce Greg McKenzie, the chair of our Board of Trustees. Other members of the Board of Trustees, Mike Wagner, Terry Zimmerman, and Todd Banducci. Ms. Sean Keogh of the Idaho State Board of Education, and Mr. Quanah Matheson from the Coeur d'Alene Tribe, who gave today's blessing. I'm not done yet. President of North Idaho College Foundation, Ms. Betty Becker, and Dennis Grant from the North Idaho College Alumni Association. Our guest speaker, Dean Miles, who is also a faculty, and Damian Maxwell, the president of the Association of Students of North Idaho, and Mike is the student-elect of the Associated Students of North Idaho. So please, everyone, join me in recognizing these individuals. Please be seated. Next, let me introduce participating members of the NIC leadership team. And again, please hold your applause until after I've introduced everyone. Ms. Sarah Garcia, the Vice President of Finance and Business Affairs. Ms. Laura Rumpler, Chief Communications Officer. Dr. Steve Kurtz, Accreditation Liaison Officer. Ms. Karen Hubbard, Chief Human Resource Officer. Ms. Raelle Hubbard, Executive Director of the NIC Foundation. Dr. Sherry Simpkins, Dean of Instruction. Ms. Tammy Half, Dean of Enrollment Services. Mr. Alex Harris, Dean of Students. So thank you all for coming, and you may be seated. So I would now like to reintroduce you to Damian Maxwell, the president of the Associated Students of North Idaho College. So Damian, before you speak, I want to thank you for your dedication and service to the college and to your fellow students. We've enjoyed having you tell us about all of the special activities that you and the ASNIC senators have developed for our students, and I appreciate your participation in the institution's governance, your commitment to the student body that you are elected to represent. I wish you very much success in your future. He actually has another year left, but we really appreciate everything he's done. So thank you, Damian.
This year I'm finishing physics. Next year I'll be finishing chemistry. But before I kick things off, hello everybody. Welcome to the 2023 commencement ceremony. Can I get one more huge round of applause for all of our graduates here today? My name is Damian Maxwell. I'm the outgoing ASNIC student government president. Although I didn't get the chance to meet each and every one of you individually, I can say it's been the honor of a lifetime to get to know so many of you and watch you grow and change throughout your academic careers. And finally, I have no words for how happy I am to have been able to serve all of you through one of the wildest years of North Idaho College's history. So a bit about myself. In my first semester here at North Idaho College, it was the summer of 2021. And in that summer, I was living in my car. It was just me, my Buick Century, a box of Pop-Tarts, and a dream of becoming a physicist. And what I got when I got here was so much more than that. In the fall, I had my first full-time week here on campus, and I instantly realized that what we have here is truly special and wonderful. In every class I had, I was surrounded by the most kind, dedicated, intelligent people I have ever met. And that's all of you guys. And I realized that this is much more than just an institution. It's a community, a place for people from all walks of life to come better themselves and the people around them. But I'd like to just take one moment to get to know some of this year's graduates. First of all, raise your hand if this is your first in-person graduation ceremony. Now raise your hand if you're a first-generation student or a non-traditional student. Raise your hand if you did all of this while raising children. That's awesome. Finally, if you didn't get the chance to raise your hand and you really, really want to, please raise your hand. There we go. Each and every one of you guys has a story and has risen to the occasion. The degree that you're receiving today isn't just a certificate saying that you've completed a few classes, right? It's proof that no matter what life threw at you, you were ready. No matter how hard things got, you stood tall and you rose to the occasion. Against all odds, with grit, resiliency, hard work, and copious amounts of caffeine, here we stand today in our big square hats. All of your hard work has led to this moment, here with our friends and family to celebrate one of the greatest achievements of our lives so far. But this is just the beginning. Commencement, by definition, is the start of something new. Whether that's going straight into the industry or starting at a new college to continue your education, you have proved that you have all the tools to succeed. My car no longer goes backwards, and neither do we. But as we go on to bigger and better things, let's take a moment to remember the experiences we had here. Because some of the greatest stories I've ever heard started with one time when I was in college. So we'll have a slideshow here momentarily, but first, I just want to say, here's to NIC. Here's to all the late night studying and the even later nights with our friends. Here's to jumping off the dock at the beach and all the snowball fights we had in the parking lots. Here's to the memories we'll never forget and all the friends we made along the way. Here's to the class of 2023. Thank you.
I think we're supposed to have a slideshow. Thanks for capturing many of the memorable moments from the past year. And thank you, Damien. Your words will serve as an inspiration for all the graduates today. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker, Mr. Dean Miles. Mr. Miles is an assistant professor of business management and entrepreneurship at NIC, an executive board member and treasurer for the Coeur d'Alene Summer Theater, Idaho's oldest performing arts organization. Dean grew up in Hayden and Coeur d'Alene, graduated from Coeur d'Alene High and attending NIC from 1979 to 1981. He joined the U.S. Air Force in 1982 and had assignments at Fairchild Air Force Base, Iowa State University in Ames, Iowa, on the Air Force ROTC staff. While on active duty, he completed an associate's degree in personnel administration and a Bachelor of Science degree in management. Leaving the service after 8 years, he then spent the next 25 years working in high-tech startups in Seattle, where he rose from an entry level to the vice president and chief operating officer. He earned a Master's of Art degree in management at Knight School in 1999. In 2016, Dean had a career change, leaving the private sector and teaching management for the Edmonds Community College near Seattle. In 2019, he had the incredible opportunity to join his alma mater, returning home after 35 years and teaching at North Idaho College. In his free time, Dean is an active backpacker, a motorcyclist, having hiked and ridden extensively throughout Washington, Idaho, and western Montana. He has 2 grown sons and 2 grandchildren and has been married to his wife, Judy, for over 40 years. Please join me in welcoming this year's commencement speaker, Mr. Dean Miles.
Hi, graduates. How are you? Is this pretty cool or what? All right, so time to get formal. Now, members of the Board of Trustees, President Swain, faculty, staff, ASNIC officers, families, guests. Did I miss anybody? Oh, graduates. Yeah, graduates. Thank you. I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I'll do my best to make this chat meaningful and, most importantly, short, about 11 minutes, so that you may enjoy your accomplishments with your friends and family. Please accept my heartfelt appreciation. When Vivian and ASNIC asked me to be the speaker today, I was surprised and greatly honored, especially during this unprecedented time in the history of our great college. I'd like to share with you a little bit about my background, if I can. You know, my parents first met in the building right next door here in 1958. That's 65 years ago for you non-math majors. I wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for NIC. I also have a rich North Idaho family history. My grandparents on both sides go back almost 100 years here in North Idaho. My paternal grandfather, who had no more than a junior high education, started a successful Coeur d'Alene business on what is now the city dock. My maternal grandfather worked the mines in and around Kellogg until he passed away in his 50s from a work-related illness called miner's lung. My grandmother was a cook at the hospital here in Coeur d'Alene for decades. I even got to work with her for a few years when I was what my brother lovingly called a dish pig at Kootenai Memorial Hospital during my high school and college years. I graduated from Coeur d'Alene High School right on this very stage, and I started my post-high school educational journey right here at NIC in 1979. Once again, 44 years ago for you non-math majors. I'm proud to be a first-generation college graduate. Like many of you, most of my academic journey has been non-traditional. You know, it's been a meandering journey. I attended NIC for 2.5 years. Guys, I didn't finish. I was not a serious student in those days, and I should have been. I'm not proud of it, but it is part of my story. I finally earned my AAS and BS degrees in my late 20s, drawing credits from 5 different colleges and universities to meet degree requirements. I didn't complete my MA until I was 39. It's pretty old, right? Continuing to pursue my education, even when it was very hard, was one of the best decisions of my life, and has allowed me to work in a variety of roles, from entry level through executive. So in the early 2000s, I attended an executive retreat one time in Seattle. The facilitator asked us all a question I had not considered at the time. He asked, if you could be doing anything whatsoever in your career and money wasn't a factor, what would you be doing? It's a great question. When my turn came to respond, I reflected and stated, my highest and best use would be teaching management at some community college somewhere in the mountains. Well, that was over 20 years ago, and I never in my wildest dreams anticipated I would reach that goal at my college. But in 2019, I was fortunate to get the opportunity to come and teach at NIC. During the spring semester of 2022, I was even asked to be a co-interim dean as the college was experiencing some changes in leadership. It was a great learning opportunity. I even got to be called Dean by just about everyone that I ran into. I guess they thought I hadn't heard that one before. My experience at NIC as a student and now as a professor has proven to me that NIC is the most valuable gem in the gem state. I sure hope we can keep it that way. Why do I share my background with you? To demonstrate that if this kid from a struggling North Idaho family with virtually no resources can go out and have a successful and fun career, having served his country and having worked in some of the most dynamic startups of the last 20 years or so, so can every single one of you. I've traveled extensively throughout the nation, representing some of the biggest clients and brands in the world. I even got to manage the Visa promotion at the Super Bowl. There's not a much bigger stage on the planet. If I can do it, I suspect all of you can certainly do it. I want to share a quick story about my most influential college teacher I had right here at NIC. It wasn't in economics or finance, not business or math, although I had many, many fine instructors in those disciplines. Rick Frost was my music instructor here at NIC back in the late 70s and 80s. Rick was kind, but Rick was tough. Rick had us all sign a contract clearly defining his expectations for us to be in his choir. If you had one, I mean one unexcused absence, you were out, period. No second chances. I skipped a lot of algebra, but I never skipped music. Go figure, right? But here's the secret, guys. We were good. We were very, very good. What I learned from Rick Frost in my music classes here at North Idaho College has been as important to me in my career as any lessons I've learned in business classes or during my 8 years of military service. Great leaders come in all shapes and sizes, sometimes from the most unlikely of places. Today, I'd like to focus on what I believe are a couple cornerstones for a successful career and life. I teach business management and entrepreneurship. It's the greatest job in the world. One of the key topics we discuss in class for people to be successful managers and leaders is grit. Do you have grit? Rick Frost, my music teacher, helped me develop grit, and I'm forever grateful for that lesson. Rick had grit. Having grit suggests that you have perseverance and passion and will work hard to achieve a long-term goal. It is related to other personality traits such as resilience and hardiness. The term grit suggests that individuals who possess grit tend to be high achievers. Do you all have grit? I think so. Graduates, you've proven today by earning your right to be here, to be awarded your certificates and degrees. You have grit. So cornerstone number one, stay gritty. I'd like to suggest that in addition to grit, the most successful people that I know are reflective. Reflecting helps you develop your skills and review your effectiveness. It's about questioning in a positive way what you do and why you do it, and then deciding whether there is a better or more efficient way of doing it in the future. Ask yourself, how can I be more impactful? My favorite example of reflection is from one of my heroes, the great explorer and leader, Meriwether Lewis. If you recall, Captain Lewis, who had been Thomas Jefferson's personal secretary at the White House, along with William Clark and their Corps of Discovery, explored the Louisiana Purchase and the Pacific Northwest between 1804 and 1806. They passed not far from here what is now Lewiston, Clarkston, on their journey west. So after journeying for 14 months and over 1,500 miles, Lewis sat down on his 31st birthday in what is now western Montana to reflect. Lewis, who, by the way, was a man with an abundance of grit, writes, "This day I completed my 31st year and conceived that I had, in all human probability, now existed about half the period which I am to remain in this sublunary world. I reflected that I had as yet done but little, very little indeed, to further the happiness of the human race, or to advance the information of the succeeding generation. I viewed with regret the many hours I've spent in indolence, and now sorely feel the want of that information which those hours would have given me had they been judiciously expended. But since they are past and cannot be recalled, I dashed from me the gloomy thought and resolved in the future to redouble my exertions and at least endeavor to promote those two primary objects of human existence. by giving them the aid of that portion of talents which nature and fortune have bestowed on me, or in the future to live for mankind as I've heretofore lived for myself. Wow. After all that he had accomplished at such a young age, Lewis is reflecting here that he has not yet done enough. How many of us might feel that same way at some point in our lives? Is our obligation larger than to just ourselves? I say yes, absolutely. I encourage each of you to reflect on ways you can add value, not only for yourselves and your business, but the greater community. Thomas Paine, the great American revolutionary writer and founding father, he said, "The real man or woman smiles in trouble, gathers strength from distress, and grows brave by reflection." So cornerstone number 2, practice reflection. All right, just one more. We've talked about grit, we've talked about reflection. I'd like to share with you what I feel is one more key ingredient, and I'm serious, don't laugh at me, okay? And I haven't always been good at this, but kindness. I think we all can agree that our world, our college, we all need a good deal of that at this time. Not only does kindness help those to whom it's directed, but it also comes with many personal benefits. It's a simple fact that for most of us, most of the time, being kind feels good. Research shows that the kinder we are, the less stressed we feel, and the better our general health and well-being. Can you be kind and still be an effective leader? Yes, of course you can. Kindness is not a weakness. A recent study at Harvard Business School demonstrated that even before establishing their credibility or competence, leaders who project warmth are more effective than people who lead with toughness. Kindness and warmth appear to accelerate trust. I'm going to repeat that one more time for everybody to hear. Kindness and warmth appear to accelerate trust. The successful entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk, he shares some insights into kindness. He says, "To me, there's no debate that kindness is a strength, and it breaks my heart to know that so many people believe it is a weakness. So many people are afraid that other people will take advantage of their kindness or make them feel used. But the truth is, those who take advantage of your kindness are weak on the inside. Feel bad for them. Don't let them make you feel bad about yourself." All right, the last cornerstone, number 3, be kind. Be tough, have grit, practice reflection, learn from your experiences, add value to the world around you, and be kind. A little kindness and respect goes a long, long way. It can be good for your business, good for your career, could even be good for our college. I hope for many of you that this is not the end of your educational journey, whether you go on to pursue a more formal education or you simply become a lifelong curious person, always trying to learn more about the world around you. I encourage you to always be learning. I guarantee you the world will be a lot more interesting. So will you. Finally, I want to encourage each of you to give back to your community and your nation. There are lots of ways to do that. Take your hard-earned education, share that knowledge, add value to your country and your community. Your community will be better, you'll be better because of it. All the best to each and every one of you. Congratulations on your incredible achievement. If you felt you received a quality education here at North Idaho College, and I hope that you do, I encourage you to tell your family and friends that this is a great college. I know it was for me. I suspect it was for all of you. All the best, and thank you very, very much for this opportunity. We have the best community college in the country. NIC is a gem. Let's keep it that way by working together and finding that common ground that we all can agree on. When you hear your name announced today, do me a favor. Walk across this stage with your head held high. You've earned it. Savor the moment. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you, Dean. It is now my pleasure to turn the podium over to Dr. Sherry Simpkins, our Dean of Instruction. Dr. Simpkins will be announcing the NIC Foundation's Faculty Achievement Awards. These special awards are given annually to honor our outstanding faculty members for their dedication and service to NIC and our students. Dr. Simpkins will also be presenting the graduates for conferral of their certificates and degrees. Dr. Simpkins.
Thank you.
Each year, the North Idaho College Foundation provides funding for Faculty Achievement Awards. Recipients of the awards are recognized for excellence in instruction and service to the college. The faculty are nominated by students and their peers. I have the privilege of presenting the Faculty Achievement Award recipients for the 2022-23 academic year. As I mention your name, would you please rise? The Adjunct Faculty Award goes to James Devlin, English and Humanities Division. The Faculty Achievement Awards for full-time faculty go to the $1,000 recipient, Kurt Kimberling, Trades and Industry Division. $500 recipient, Kathleen Miller Green, Social and Behavioral Sciences. Dean Miles, $500 recipient, Career and Technical Professional Program. And Janice McClelland, $500 recipient, Health Professions. It is now my pleasure to present the graduates for conferral of their earned certificates and degrees. Graduates, please rise. As the acting chief academic officer at North Idaho College, I have the honor of representing the faculty and the entire instructional team of the college in presenting these graduates for the conferral of their respective degrees or certificates, and recommend that all who have fulfilled the requirements for graduation from North Idaho College be awarded their certificate or degree. President Swain, I present to you the graduating class of 2023 for conferral of the appropriate North Idaho College certificates or degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Simpkins. At this time, we will proceed with the presentation of academic and technical graduates. I will ask our board chair, Greg McKenzie, to join me in the presentation of graduate and certificates. I'll also invite Dennis Grant from the Alumni Association to join us in distributing special gifts to the graduates. Before we begin, I want to mention that we will be taking photos in this area to my left, so please be aware of the photographer's line of sight.
James Booker. Dawson Cameron. Isaac Carter. Dorian Buccalow. Jimmy Auden. Hayden Smith. Elena Mack. Carlos Whitman. Nicholas Epstein. Shay Handelman. Ava Mendoza. Sylvia Cluey. Gavin Kimball. Reese Kimball. Jesse Egan. Gabriel Guthrie. Tristan Wellman. Kendra Marquette. Jessica Byers. Tyler Meyer. Wayne Cardwell. Salix Hansen. Ada Grieve. Katie Mims. Cynthia Johnson. Emily McLeod. Alyssa Quest.
Abigail Steed. Zoe Hannah. Allie Thompson. Justin Fisher. Rachel Wakeland. Anissa Shepard. Colton Thomas. Esther Reisel. Malia Remillard. Ashley Brown. Anna Quintas. Mackenzie Gomes. Lucas Schreidlin. Olivia Glenn. Reagan Cherry. Cooper Horton. Olivia Wells. Misha Brazil. Zuri Navarro Carmelotes. Nisha Farmer. Cassidy Price. John David Endicott. Christina Klum. Graydon. Violet Graydon. Christina Crabb. Kate Hoopman. Natalia Lucero. Madison Whaley. Dakota Hergert. Mario Aricia. Claire Law. Marlee Skaggs. Angelina Gully. Trinity Berglund. Kevin Ott. Taryn Olson. Emily Dodd. Lee Dribbin. Brooke Odenthal. Mackenzie Deuce. Piper Riley. Maria Fody. Stephanie Cord. Alicia Hander. Yvonne Nestler.
Melissa Cooper. Paige Perry. Chance Rose. Bruce Thorne. Ethan Erickson. Joseph Koziel. Manhattan Nyland. Annika Balsell. William Stockton. Ashlyn Sullivan. Isabella Bennett. Caitlin Taylor. Taylor Izzard. Aubrey McIlvaney. Kaylin Miller. Riley Palmer. Brianna Fageth. Anissa Limesand. Skylar Pennell. Taryn Mann. Alexandra Dixon. Madeline Day. Logan Philpulia Ankney. Sierra Salvadori. Allison Mitchell. Aaliyah Robertson. Brittany Selly. Teresa Simmons. Isabel Wiggers. Congrats. Ian Wiggers. Madison Kuchka. Haley Pocha. Tylee Burchard. Tylee Chase. Annabelle Lynn. Breck. Breck Kennedy. Natalie Horn. Emily Spellman. Sophia Woolsey. Lucy Bond. Madison Lund. Catherine Weed.
Angela Sutton. Shannon Fish. Alexis Maddox. Amber Hare. Maria Jackson. Shauna Koza. Nicole Adams. Samantha Pereira. Lucy Potter. Cole Chandler. Ella Moser. Brooklyn Coppinger. Jacob Wilhelm. Casey Barrett. Daniel Clark. Finn Sullivan. Wa'ahin Haywin. Williams. Tara Platt. Kason Cook. Jamie Johnson. Rachel Miller. Victoria Porter. Larry Beeman. Ashlyn Shanley. Cole Stritzel. Jared Hubbard. Jacob Hubbard. Janae Campbell. Aryeh Blumenfeld. Hannah Griffin. Sophia Peterson. Jackson Goodman. Souter. Veda Souter. Alyssa Martin. Jaden Yost Gomes. McKenna Hewitt. Zachary Pearson. John Miller. Savannah Ethington. Natalie Reed. Julia Rantala. Michaela Judd. Alene Vetter. Melissa Hostetler. Hannah Ailes. Jessica Pachkowski. Samantha Coster. Catherine Murray. Jerica Giggy. Thank you. Paul Myers. Megan Lynch. Carla Hendrickson. Maria Naplatino. Jocelyn Averett. Okay. Dakota Smith. Mark Maniscalco. Angelina Dixon. Connor Pruce. McCall Nagy. Henry Schrock. Taylor Braun. Valerie Slinger. Krista Stanton. Amy Kraft. Austin Friedman. Dallas Dixon. Taya Russell. Okay. Caitlin Broxson. Alexandra Piercy. Hope Lim. Allie Johnson. Samantha Miller. Dakota Hughes. Charles Brooks. Robert Jensen. Bailey Gannon. Stormy Lockridge. Emmeline Hansen. Dryden. Caden Dryden. Maddie Feek. Catherine Sedlers. Topanga Rojas. Joshua Smith. Colin Kling. Alexander Willis. Tatum Schaefer. Regan Carno. Gina Perez. Robert Skilton. Kimberly Forsberg. Braylee Pratt. Piper Wasson. Annika Juntala. Brooke DeBoer. Aiden O'Halloran. Maya Pooney. Aria Stannis. Gracelyn Ferguson. Catherine Barney. Cooper Brogal. Olivia Mitchell. Sunny Hunt. Andrew Chicks. Anthony Vandito. Ian Hicks. Noah Arts. Joseph Fullerton. Macy Rose. Abby Fury.
Seth Tuma. Sean McIntyre. Peter Rice. Kaylee Merrifield. Cadence Wilson. Daniel Blanchett. Rachel McRoberts. Shelby Pelkey. Nathan Berg. Thanks. Connor Brown. William Rowe. Justin Williams. Aaron Long. Sean Mayo. Brooke Ford. Krista Duncan. Ayla Tom. Deja Patterson. Rachel Selzler. Tiffany Young. Ryan Walters. Morgan McBride. Kirsten Steinhardt. Luke Vogel. Paige Stadahar. Kayleen Parkin. Isabella Bustamante. Melanie Fry. Ariel McMullen. Jacob Loftus. Joshua Parsons. Brooke Mayberry. Kaylin Sexton. Carly Doris. Amber Jump. Zachary Sixby. Hannah Stolp. Leah Lambert. Samantha Smith. Mel Wallace. Jordan Navarro. Aaron House. Cody George. Thomas Renault. Zachary McKenna. Taylor Stafford. Gavin Starr. Ellis Schumann. Corey Sturgis. India Keller. Fred Garcia. Mia Birmingham.
Christopher Hindman. Samantha Galbraith. Dylan Rankin. Haley Daniel. Alexis Holbert. Quentin Sampsell. Evan Davis. William Griffin IV. Taylor Bateman. Samuel Verheeren. Riley Barnes. Ruby Rosas. Jasmine Carruthers. Janae Fraley. Sarah Mowry. Eliza Van Ditto. Kendall Johnson. Thank you. Harley Jameson. Jesse Raitt. Ethan Johnson. Wyatt Williams. Caitlin Melby. Megan O'Brien. Kaya Timmons. Aaliyah Jones. Megan Hedlett. Maddie Rougeau. Perfect. Mo Metzger. Maximilian Basler. Caitlin Kewen. Cassidy Peacock. Christopher Hollis. Victoria Gonzalez. Carter Meathy. Dominic Sowers. Caden Kraus. Lane Reardon. Ryan Graves. Brant B. Wavy Porter. Petrachik. Ledger Petrachik. Okay. Joey Kalane. Heather Amon. Allison Bell. Alex Elliott. Serafina Dwyer. Clay Thaxton. Jackson Smith. Mariah Enns. Jabreen. Vivian Jabreen. Krista Stebbins. Marissa Jacobson. Joshua Heber. Kaylee Peterson. Sarah Withers. Paul Atchison. Eliana Teft. Courtney Sijon. Kimberly Pacodas. Melanie Aganessis. Holly Zavala. Anthony Overholt. Abdul Samad. And Damian Maxwell.
Graduates, are we on? Graduates, please rise. On the recommendation of faculty and the dean, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the state of Idaho, I confer upon each of you who have completed the necessary requirements for your respective degrees and certificates all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Please move your tassels from the right to the left. You are official college graduates now. Ladies and gentlemen, may I proudly present to you the North Idaho College Class of 2023. Graduates, now that you have officially had your degrees and certificates conferred, I ask you to offer the faculty and staff of North Idaho College assembled here today a round of applause for a job well done. Although we would take some credit for the impressive qualities and accomplishments, and we readily admit that the people who had the most to do with you getting to this graduation day are your parents, families, and friends. They supported you, they believed in you, they had faith in you, and when you may have lost it, and even when you may have lost it yourself. So please find them in the crowds, let them hear it for the people, let's hear it for the people in your lives who made this day possible. So, as part of today's festivities, the Alumni Association will be hosting a reception outside the Student Union building immediately following the ceremony. And after the cap toss, we invite the graduates to gather together with guests and enjoy the refreshments. As soon as we begin the recessional, the stage party will be exiting first, followed by the faculty, and finally the class of 2023. As you leave the gym, we ask the students, faculty to gather in the plaza behind the gym for a group photo and cap toss. Audience, please stand with the recessional music and remain standing until the graduates exit.